Hi there. Now, if you just joined, or if you're watching this on YouTube, this is a little bit farther ahead than we would have been if we'd have just straight up picked up from where we were after the last session. The reason is because the game crashed. Now, we hadn't actually got very far in terms of interesting stuff. We'd had a little bit of a chat with Deacon and some of the guys in the railroad. We are now fully fledged members, although we have pledged our allegiance to the Minutemen as opposed to the railroad. We are doing a railroad mission right now. We're going to be helping smuggle out a synth. So again, I'm going to be starting the video from this point. Yes, it's not exactly where we left off after the last session. You haven't really missed anything though. Ooh, here's something that I did do between the last session and now. I upgraded this little beauty, the Deliverer. Ain't that cool? It is pretty much rapidly becoming my favorite weapon. Now, we've just seen old man, I can't remember his name, and we're going to be clearing a place out. It's going to be a meeting place. Where the railroad's going to be rescuing a synth who needs a hand. First things first. Pretty easy, right? And it was shortly after this that the game crashed. You know, I mean, it sucks, but really you haven't missed very much. If you have been following this from the start, or you're just keen to see how these missions progress, you've not missed much. We had a chat with the railroad. Hi. That's it. Old man Stockton, that's
this
it.
This is H222.
Nick.
H2, here's the person I talked to you about.
Nice to meet you, H2.
Another person.
Remember what I told? I'll fire up.
Hey, H2.
From what I've been told, it's probably safer if I don't say anything. I don't want to put you in any more danger.
Time for me to go.
Danger gets me XP.
Someone will be here shortly.
Last time he just literally materialized in front of us. Is he going to do that again? There he is. Hey, buddy.
Easy there.
Don't shoot.
Fixer, right?
I heard about you. Walk the free.
Uh-huh. It's nice to meet you.
Honors all mine.
Right.
Hey, you.
A little rattled.
Told you right, H2. You'll need a real... Oh, listen.
More raiders.
Now, you headquarter heavies. We need to get to Ticonderoga safe. A lot of synths fresh off the boat crashed there until we...
All right. Ticonderoga, here we come.
I'll lead the way.
What the hell was that?
I thought Ticonderoga was just outside of New York, but... This gun. I like it. I mean, it looks subtle, should we say? But it's a beast. We've still got our explosive 10mm. This is a little bit more suitable when you're getting up close and personal. Explosive rounds can hurt you as much as the enemy. I am downloading a big update for Fallout 76 at the moment. Very, very keen to stream that because they've just added a whole bundle of new features and, more importantly, some new areas to explore. That's going to be so much fun. But I didn't want to miss out on Fallout 4. I didn't want to lose the momentum. So here we go. We're streaming this right now. Do 76 a bit later. Right, where are we going? I don't know where this safe house is. Go on, mate. Looks like the towers where we found Strong.
Hey, high rise.
We can catch up at Tycon. We just gotta make it there alive first. And we're here.
I just
All
did.
the night's work for you agent types. Huh.
So, is this...
More than I'd like. Sometimes I can sneak off, but other times it's like the damn raiders are holding a... Working with you made it a whole...
Sure.
If you ever need grub, bullets, or just a power nap, take the elevator up to Tycon. The house is yours. But right now, I need to take care of H2. Later.
Easy peasy. Report back to Dr. Carrington. That shouldn't be too far. That was a pretty quick and easy mission. So just taking off the old Boston Red Sox cap. Whoa. See? Powerful gun. Doesn't look it, but the bodies that you leave in your wake says otherwise. It's nice that these missions, the locations are all kind of nice and nearby. Makes it a little bit more convenient, doesn't it? I think we're heading back to the old North Church. Wonder what the railroad has for us after this. This is definitely a tick in the box.
Hey, you,
Oh yeah, the
got a
doctors
sec?
are... Sure.
You all right, Nick?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all.
Harsh.
I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
You think, you feel. You're more than pretending, Nick.
Nice of you to say, but your kind don't usually have to deal with someone else's whole life, trapped inside their skulls. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why, I know I got it good, but everything that makes me who I am, my judgment, my speech, and I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I
Deep.
want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
Is there any way we could separate you and Nick?
Don't think I haven't tried. Lost near a month of my life. No. This is how it's gonna...
Uh-huh. You've already built a life for yourself, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, you're not... You know, I'm just gonna need some time.
Sure.
Thanks.
So that was going to lead in some kind of a quest.
No, there is
Some
this
kind of a
chunk
mission.
Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it. That's fine.
Yeah, totally, mate.
Talk later.
No, where are you? Like, I thought we were done.
Hey,
Do something for you?
Nick.
Any chance you've rethought helping me close out some Nick Valentine?
Yeah, it sounds fun. Totally want to do that.
Sure thing. What's...
Well, this one's...
Uh-huh.
Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime.
Eddie Winter. I've been getting holotapes from him.
Hurt a lot of innocent people.
Wandering around the
But he
wasteland,
knew the
there's
end was
holotapes.
coming, so he sealed himself inside a personal shelter.
An evil king in a sub shop? Does a meatball monster show up at some point?
Yeah, from what I've heard, the pastrami golem is the one you really have to watch out for. Anyway, if you're done being
Quick-witted.
a wise ass, the story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him.
Nick, you can't be saying what I think you're saying.
Oh, I'm saying it all right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul 200 years before it was fashionable.
Interesting.
Probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter.
Sure.
I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
Yes.
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter?
I've got memories of a girl.
Uh-huh.
She was beautiful. And so, knowing that, are you in?
Yes.
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
You're a good man. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now, including one of Winter's that I managed to snatch from the Cambridge police evidence.
Right.
My gut tells me the Boston police evidence terminals is probably worth paying a visit to any...
Yes, yeah, I have been doing that. I didn't know the importance of those tapes, but I have been collecting them, and I wonder how many we've got. I'm guessing we're going to have to listen to each one of them. Traveling around the wasteland to do that could take a while. But what a fun mission. And Nick's a pretty good guy. I like the idea of helping him out. He's one of the more interesting characters, definitely, in Fallout. And that's saying something, because Fallout has some amazingly interesting characters. Now let's see what these dorks
The H222
have got to say.
situation appears to have been resolved satisfactorily, but there's yet more to be done. Since the fall of the switchboard, we've ascertained the fate of all but 2 safe houses. I want
Why are you
to check on
doing the
Augusta.
cooking?
I'll get it done.
Details await at the dead drop. Have a care. Odds are very good.
Very nasty is my middle name. Right, now let's have a quick look. Go to the dead drop, yeah. Find Eddie Winter's holotapes. Yeah, so I guess I wasn't really paying enough attention to these. I'm going to do that when I'm not on the stream, I think. Ooh, actually. Looks like where we're going. There's got some holotapes on the way anyway. So maybe with a little bit of careful planning, we can kill sort of 2 ghouls with 1 stone. We've definitely got some more holotapes to collect. At least now we know exactly where they are. And we'll get to that. Meantime, we've got a bit of a wander across the wasteland to do. I want to find somewhere where I can get some food, get some water. maybe rest up and save, because we have just completed a mission, obviously. Could go to Beacon Hill, I suppose. Let's see, what's where? I'm not gonna go out my way to go there, just to come back. Yeah, look, there's the dead drop. There's a holotape. Let's go to Jamaica Plain. That's very much on the way. We'll stop off there. Wonder if there's anything interesting on the way. Oh, something's nearby. Oh, okay. Yeah. Just across the river. Sure, we'll nab this one. Maybe what I'll do is, once I've taken the time to travel across the wasteland and pick up all of the holotapes, then we'll do that mission on a stream as well, because I think you'll agree it sounds really interesting. These are all places that I have been. I guess I didn't take enough attention of the holotapes to just necessarily pick them up. I just thought they were interesting stories. Okay, was that it? Okay. Let's start heading towards that marker. Let's start heading towards Jamaica Plain. One of my favourite settlements, actually, as well. It's a bit of a trek. We're already hungry, we're already thirsty, but we are a dyed-in-the-wool survivor. I'm not carrying that much purified water with me, so I don't really want to drink what I've got. I can hear a vertibird. That probably means that the Brotherhood are operating somewhere in this area. And that probably means there's some big scary bad guys somewhere. At this point, I can't remember what level my character is. But we're a pretty tough cookie. Although, of course, this is a pretty tough environment, so... Peekaboo, anyone around here? Let's just check that we're not near... No, let's keep on going to Jamaica Plain. I'm not going to take a diversion to get that tape. I don't care if we're seen. Anyone tries to start something, we'll finish it. Oh... tired, we're hungry, we're thirsty. It's alright, we're making a beeline for a settlement. Looks like there's a ruckus going on over here. What do we got? Looks like whatever it was, we missed it. The old one round video game reload. That sounds like some heavy artillery. Who's shooting that? Mr. Gutsy, huh?
Next
Hey,
time
Kelly.
I see you, we can do business.
What, not now? Whatever.
Hey,
Oh. I'm always doing that.
What's the plan?
I think we picked up a weapon actually after we completed the last thing, which we don't need. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
hey.
Lot of weight there.
Here's what I've got.
How about you take that kneecapper? Could be great if he starts crippling enemies with that. We've cleared a lot of the map. Took some doing. Could have taken a vertibird, I suppose, here, but it's not too far to walk. And I don't think I'm ever really going to get bored of looking at these beautiful Boston and surrounding area locations.
Hey, this is Jamaica Plain. Hey, Sean.
Lots of raiders end up here. Nick, mate, this is my territory. Okay, now where did I put the water pumps and stuff? This feels like it's been a while since I've been here. Oh, hey. Some bad guys. What do you know? Oof. Surrounded. Thanks for the help, Nick. Couldn't have done it with you.
Someone made a real mess.
Come on, we must be right on top of it. Ah, here we go. It's starting to look a bit more like a settlement. Okay, let's hydrate. Wonderful. Let's grab something to eat. Yummy. And then we'll get some kip. We will continue this in the daylight. Why am I getting a load of messages coming through?
Another day of hard work. Never changes.
Oh, did we pick up a little something something? Oof. I ain't having that. I can actually make antibiotics fairly easily, so I don't think we need to ever just put up with having some horrible disease. I don't know why we picked up a disease. We were fed, hydrated, we were resting in a bed. I don't get it. Anyway. We'll get the holotape and then we're going to check out the dead drop. Oh, hi Monicus. I'm very good. How are you? Thank you for joining the stream. You a Fallout fan? I mean, I presume you are. I've been enjoying this series since the 90s. So glad that the series came out and was a hit and was good. This dead drop looks like it's up there. Oh, glad to hear it. Do you play Fallout 4? 76? The older games, 3 and New Vegas, or even the really old school games like Fallout, the very first one, or the second one. The second one was how I got into this. I was around when that actually came out. Really was something special. Ooh, these guys are pretty tough. Okay, better focus a little bit. I'm glad that we've saved recently. These guys are tough, but... Only playing CS 1.6. Do you mean 76? Because I'm a big fan of that. The patch that's coming out, well, update that's coming out today. All of the stuff that's going to be added to it. Wow. Have you seen that? New locations, new features. It's going to be something else. I must admit, I've neglected 76 just a little bit while I've been playing this. But what great timing for them to have that huge update. I know that a lot of people have started enjoying Fallout thanks to the series. Can't blame them. Ouch. Nick, you're supposed to be watching my back, mate. Brought Power Fist to a gunfight, mate. Ooh, I see you, baby. Okay, we've taken a little bit of damage. I think we can spare a stim pack since we've got 51 of them. Let's just heal up a little bit. Whoa! Let them come to us, huh? Yeah, you swing whatever the heck that is. Ooh. Gotta admit, the detail on even the bad guys is just... it's impressive. You really feel like you're shooting somebody's face off. Hey Nick, I need you to carry some junk. Just that classic flipping Fallout thing of turning your companions into mules. Right, now that unpleasantness is over and done with, oh, how do we get there? How do we get there? Ooh, pre-war money, yes please. There's a lot of bad guys around here. Where are you from? I am from the UK. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's a robot that we don't like. Yeah, from the UK, Buckinghamshire. I still sort of live around those parts. Very happy to have been there. Oof. Oh my god, this is intense. How about you? Oh, okay. We know what to expect. We'll do better this time. Yeah, I'm very happy to be from England. What about you? I'm so glad that we saved. Wow. I've made the mistake of going back and not saving when I've needed to and regretting it. I'm very happy to say that I don't tend to make that mistake too much, so we haven't gone too far back. UAE, but live in Louisiana. That's cool. That is absolutely fantastic. Wow, that's so interesting. How did you come to live in Louisiana, and what's the United Arab Emirates like? Looks like somewhere pretty damn special. It really does. So many places I would love to see. I think Japan is right on the top of the list, but if I found out that I could go and see the UAE, I would go. I would take that up in a second. Bet it's a lovely place. Louisiana. Yeah, we can drop that off. Drop off some of this ammo. We don't tend to use all of this, so we don't need to be carrying it around.
Hey.
Make more stuff, more space for other stuff. What do you have, Mr. Valentine?
See what I can do.
Let's get rid of these mods. They are absolutely of no use to us. And let's give that another crack. Let's bear in mind that there is a devastatingly deadly Assaultron. Used to live in the UAE with my parents, and then I got married and came to Louisiana. That sounds great. What an adventure. You know, I've been all over the US. I don't think I've been to Louisiana specifically. Been on holiday. My wife and I, we had our honeymoon in America as well. I was in Georgia for a long time. I like it. I like America. Going to Boston next month. In fact, it's just about a month now, so it's going to be fun. Alright. Now, here we go again. Let's be on the lookout. Maybe what we could do is we could take a little fury. That makes us deal more damage. It makes it so that we can take more damage as well. I'm not going to wait for an invitation. So it's... what do we want? Med-X? No. Psycho.
Garbage is a quick way to end up in the hospital.
There you go. Increases the damage we deal, increases the damage we can take. Get away from those damned explosions. We've got two things that we want to do here. We want to get them holotapes. We want to go and do the railroads mission. I ain't taking any chances here. We're busting out the kneecapper. How long have you been married? 20 years? I think. No, we've known each other for 20 years, so about 16 years. Yeah, I think Gemma was 22 when we met. I was 26. I'm now 44. Yes, and it's been an absolutely wonderful marriage. It's the best thing in the world when you can find somebody, you know, the right person. I feel very lucky every single day. How about you? How did you guys meet? How long you been together? Oh, Gemma's a gamer as well, by the way. I think that's kind of an important thing. I'm taking some hits here. Oh, shoot. If your wife finds out that you don't remember correctly, things could get bad. At this point, she's just used to it. I mean, at this point, we spent longer together than either of us did apart. Oh, this particular bit in the game, this is tough, isn't it? We're struggling a little bit. So you've been married for 4 years. Well, congratulations. That's 4 years ain't nothing. Must be the real thing. How did you meet? I've completely lost where the flipping workshop is. I need to drop some stuff off. I'm wondering if perhaps there's somewhere a little closer to where we need to be, where I could save before we get into that fight. Not that we're actually having to travel too far. My gosh, I mean, those bad guys, they're making a mess out of us. It's going to be very rewarding when we take them down. Oh, his cousin. Nick, where are you?
Hey.
Hey, Nick. Oh yeah, let's get rid of those mods. We don't need those. You take those.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Just want to drop off a few things and then we'll go back there, see if there's somewhere a little closer that we can save. Bring the kneecapper out because that is something that we, you know, are really relying on here. That is such a game changer. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Flares, I guess we could actually get the Minutemen to help us. I've never used a flare before, but that's what they are for. A soggy piece of beef jerky. Happy National Beef Jerky Day. I didn't know that. To be fair, it's got to be good stuff, otherwise it's just like beef flavored chewing gum. Alright, okay, here we go. We're back to it. Okay, this is the third time that we're going to have tried to do this. We've got to show some respect to these bad guys. They've got us every time. Now what we can do, of course, is that this is the kneecapper. It's called that for a reason. We can take their legs out from under them. There is, of course, always a chance that they'll just stim pack themselves back to health Ah, shoot. Flipping missile launchers and explosives. Just a damn problem every single time. Let's take some cover. Nick's doing his thing. Let's see if we can give him some assistance. Who the hell is doing that? We've got to get rid of those explosives because they could one-shot us. They really could. Right, it's up there on the roof. That's you, huh? We will keep on using VATS. It's not a bad aim, that one. It's a problem for us. If we can just cripple him, then he shouldn't really be able to shoot straight. He is objective number 1, definitely. I think we made him drop his weapon. Do I watch cricket? I do not. I'm not really into any sports. Don't know why. Watched UFC for a little bit. That's a hell of a sport. Cricket? Nah, never really been into it. Got any favourite sports? I mean, there's always esports, I guess. I've never watched... I watch fellow streamers. Playing video games... Watching other people play video games is surprisingly entertaining, so maybe I should really get into the whole esports thing. I get the appeal. Okay, I shouldn't really be looking for scrap when we've got stuff like that to do. Your only sport is OnlyFans. Yeah. So that's something that you enjoy, is it, Monica? Cricket? Yeah, I've never really got into it, I guess. Obviously soccer is the huge thing in this country, but I don't know. Fiction, movies, TV, yes. Got lots of favourite TV shows, lots of favourite movies and stuff like that. But I guess sports, not so much. I get the appeal. Just never really been bitten by the bug. Okay, I can see that we're slowing some of these chumps down. I don't know if these guys, if we have to really be taking these guys out, but... that looks like a turret to me. Good. Taking out a fair few of these chumps. Looks like there's still plenty left. Did we just strip his clothes off of him? What are you doing in game? Well, in this, I'm just going through the main quest now, the main storyline. That's what I've been doing when I've been streaming. Not doing the side quests, I've just been doing those in my own time. But the story is something that I've wanted to just sort of share, to go through. I've played Fallout 4 a little bit back in the day. And now I'm just sort of... I've really got back into it since I discovered survival mode. I found that is the way to enjoy this game. It's way more of a challenge. It's very, very interesting. And I was just sort of getting into the story a little bit more this time. I didn't enjoy it when I was just sort of playing it normally. Survival mode makes things a lot harder in a lot of ways. And that is just very, very interesting. So that guy, we've taken his legs out and everything, but flippin' heck, he's still getting us. Let's hydrate a little bit. Just Just gonna let the stim pack do what it does. I think somebody's moving around up here. Hey, buddy. What you doing? So we're out of vats. There you go. Good headshot there. These guys are tough, and there's a lot of them. Oh, hey. Looks like your legs are working again, Mr. Underwear. Did you see that? Okay, that was fun. This thing is so efficient with bats. Of course, we've still got to actually land whatever we're shooting. Ow! The hell? Look at how many shots we can land. I've got a lot of perks that help us in VATS as well. So, I mean, that's the way that we do it at the moment. Just loving it. This weapon is so efficient with the ammo, and that's something that you need on survival. Ammo can be hard to come by. You know, I could have sworn that I cleared this place out before. I see you.
What's that?
That's a Brahmin. That's Nick. Who the hell's this? Oh, that's going to be one of my guys. That's going to be one of my people who goes between settlements. Just smashing them with these VATS hits. We'll go for the head because we can do a special, do a charge attack. They never miss. I don't care if you are peeking around the corner. That Assaultron got us last time. Damn.
My back hurts. My feet hurt.
I thought we had that in the bag. Did you see how many enemies we took out? I think we try it one more time. We're going to have to keep an eye out for that Assaultron, which is difficult because, of course, it can cloak. It can camouflage itself. What I was hoping to do was take out all of those gunners, and then I saw some mattresses, so I was just going to save there as well. Unfortunately, that Assaultron just appeared, and oh my gosh, did you see how quickly it just took us down to nothing? Just finished us off like that. Like that. I can't really click with my right hand. I don't know why. Right, we know what we're doing. Thank you for having the patience to stay with me through this one. Maybe we do use the flare. Nick. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about Nick. I wanted to... Oh, what the heck. Oh, let's get rid of those mods. Let's do it. What I would love is if we could get the gunners attacking that Sultron or something like that. Did you see that though? That last time it just popped up out of nowhere. Smashed us to pieces. What I might do... Give me that.
What's the plan?
Stan. This has got a little bit more range. Let's see what we can do from a distance, shall we? I know you're up there. So I must admit, this can be a little bit frustrating when you keep getting taken out, but it's also pretty exciting. Yeah, we're almost there. Let's not use up all of our action points. Sorry, do excuse me just 1 second. I think that was a butt dial. Okay, and we're back in the game. Oh, shh. Sorry, excuse me just 1 second. Okay, and we're back in the game again. Kellogg's pistol. This thing's a beautiful weapon. There's a lot of kick. I really need to know where that Assaultron's sort of coming from. Oh my gosh, I'm so busy today. Excuse me just a second. Joys of midday streaming. Right. Let's get to this. One down, many, many more to go. The flipping heck was that? Was that an explosive? We're just gonna throw everything that we can at this.
Bring it!
Take it easy. Okay, you're behind cover, so I think that we do charge attack. I think I want to get to the roof. I want to have the high ground.
Seriously, fuck! You know that?
Yeah, if you say so. To be fair, we can't underestimate these guys. Okay. We're gonna hunt it. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna let it help me. I'm gonna run away. There it is. I can't do a very good job of killing it if I can't see it. I can't wait forever to heal Nick because he will just get up and disappear at a certain point. Now that thing was following us. I'm going to activate VATS. And it might show up. We're going to have to keep an eye out for that cloaking effect as well. It's definitely still around here, we can hear it. I think I want to get my buddy back in the fight.
You playing hide and seek?
Okay, let's take him out. Shoot, it's really flipping gunning for us, isn't it? At least we know where it is, more or less. I see you. I think we need to find the Assaultron and we need to bust out the kneecapper. I have a great idea for your emotes if you want to listen. Yes, I do, actually. That's something that I've kind of been interested in doing. Customizing the channel a bit, getting some fun, unique stuff in there. So yeah, please, whatever idea that it is that you have, let me know. I'd be keen to hear it. Okay, I said I was going to give it one more try. But, you know what it's like, don't you? We will do it. Let's remember the flare. Let's remember that. I think that... try it again. Come on. Taking the drugs, good idea. Trying to isolate the Assaultron, it's the right thing to do. I think we had the wrong approach. Trying to take it out with Kellogg's handgun, that is a very powerful and effective weapon. But didn't work for us that time, did it? The kneecapper, though. Now, if we can just tag it with that, if we can take its legs out. Well, if it can't reach us, it can't kill us, can it? In theory. So this is a railroad safe house.
Someone's coming.
Yeah, no kidding.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. We know whereabouts that Assaultron operates. Huh, that van crashed through that wall. Where did it come from? How did it get so much momentum to... That doesn't make any sense. Okay, now. Here we go. God, this guy's taking some hits. Give him that. We know that the Assaultron might be around here. Let's get the high ground. Your cartoon, illustrate your face into a cartoonish art, and you'll be wearing headphones in different expressions. Yeah, I kind of like that. That sounds fun. I'd have to figure out how to do that though. Hey there, Gunner. You're not the target that we're after. Is that Assaultron on the same side as these gunners? It doesn't look like they were trying to attack it. So I'm guessing that's the case. Oh, hello. Okay, you're way too close to be using that thing on us. Or not. Okay, let's heal up a little bit. Oh, you sent a friend request. Okay, I will accept that. Obviously, after we've done this, hopefully this time we'll get them. Really hopeful. Kellogg's pistol is very good at range. Okay, no point in trying to shoot him. He's behind cover. I'm not sure what crippling the heads of the enemies does. I think I can hear the Assaultron. Sure as hell don't see him. Would be nice to have something that's maybe a little more accurate at very long range. Yeah, I thought I saw somebody coming up here. Let's go for the body. Should have the best chance of hitting. Deliverer's got a slightly better chance of hitting in that. So as soon as our friends start popping their heads up, we're going to use that. We're pinned down a little bit here. As long as we can keep on poking our head out and sniping them. Oh, there's our buddy. It's down to using a knife this time. Well, that means that we can get some good... We can get our action points back just by getting him. That's an easy target. Goes from almost 0 chance to 100% if you use a charge attack in VATS. Charge attacks don't miss. Whoa. It's handy that we have a chance to disarm people with pistol shots. That came in useful, right? Okay, what's going on down here? Sounds like there's a fair amount of action. I don't know where our pal Mickey is. God damn. This is really intense. I mean, I'm definitely... This is absolutely fantastic. This is the best sort of Bit of action, the best gunfight that I've had in this game for a while. I thought I was safe on this stairwell, but nope. They ain't giving us a second. That looks like the blast from an Assaultron, if you ask me. Okay, we've got a good chance to get some hits on this guy over here, so let's take it. I just don't want that Assaultron sneaking up on us while we're dealing with these chumps. And that could happen. Even if they were sort of taking a fairly static position, if we can take their legs out, that still limits their combat effectiveness. Stops them from repositioning. It means that we know exactly where they are. Short control bursts. Get to grips with that recoil. Okay, that big laser blast, that really sounds like our friend the Assaultron. I don't want to be around if it's going to be around. You are taking some hits, sir. I will give you that. Heal up just a little bit. Well, somebody's shooting us, but we don't seem to be able to shoot them. Burning through ammo, but that's fine. Okay, we've taken his legs out. How much health have you got left? Okay, he's almost gone. I think because we're attacking at extreme range, we're not causing as much hurt as we otherwise would. Okay. That's it, isn't it?
Hostile has gone dark.
Okay, it doesn't seem to know where we are, but I don't know where it is either. I'm guessing it's down here somewhere.
Engaging hostile. Analyzing hostile.
Okay, he's found somebody to go for. I'm guessing he's attacking the provisioner. Oh, Nikki? Yep. Yeah, I know. I'm blind firing a little bit. Shit. Okay, we got its legs. We got its legs. Nick's out there. I don't want to leave him out there for too long, otherwise he's going to disappear. I see you. Oof. Even just the most glancing hit is just causing an absolute ton of damage. Let's bust out that Nuka-Cola Quantum. We're a little bit peckish. Death is inevitable. Yeah, you're goddamn right, it has been. Okay, I don't see a big XP bump, therefore it's not dead yet. Sounds like that laser is still firing. I want to go to caution. That means that it doesn't know that we're exactly here. Got it. Wow. That was satisfying. Of course, the fight's not over yet, so let's keep pushing. I'm going to harvest everything from that thing.
Hey.
Go on. Whatever you need.
Having a little something that we could use at long range. We've been missing that. Okay, let's get back up top where we've got some good visibility. Boy, oh boy, do I want to save this. I know that there are some mattresses around. Do we still count as being in combat? I'm calling that a win. Looks like there's still some action going on. But how about we call that the end of the stream? We got that Assaultron. That is so rewarding. Alright. I'm going to call it a stream there. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, I will upload this to YouTube as well. We'll continue with the main story soon. Thank you very much for watching.